going on, guys? It's Chungy, and today I'm going to be talking about my first ever detention on this brand new series called Drawn Adventures, and I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, let's get to know myself a little. I'm your typical Asian kid that goes to a high school and gets pretty good grades, like seriously straight A's, and stays out of trouble. Like, all the teachers like me, except this one teacher in English. See, in this video, I'm going to explain how I got this specific detention. Now, it really stuns me because in this class, this specific teacher is the nicest teacher to every other student. But then whenever her eyes lay on me, it's like she wants to strangle me to death and doesn't want me alive. Anyways, a note to add on is that I'm pretty addicted to something called pen spinning, and I do this a lot in classes. What it basically is it's not a drug. Stop thinking that way. Alright, I know you're thinking that. Alright. So it's basically you can take any pen or pencil and just twirl it around your hands for fun. Now, it's way more complex than that, but I'm doing this in class, right? I'm sitting in the back here, minding my own business, and you know people make mistakes. I drop the pen sometimes, sure, on the table, it makes some noise. You know, I'm sitting in the back here doing my work, and I maybe drop the pen a second time, and all you hear is, "Get out of my room!" Now, some of y'all may be thinking, oh, you were disrupting the class. Now, no. If you were in that classroom, you would not have seen me spinning a pen. Like, who pays attention to a kid in the back of the room just twirling his pen around his hands? So I got really scared. I didn't know what to do. So I was like, okay. So I grabbed my stuff and I walked out the classroom. This is at the beginning of class, keep that in mind. And I was standing here till the end of class. And when the bell rang, I just left. Like, she didn't even say stay. I walked in to ask. She didn't say anything, so I just walked off. 2 weeks go by, and I'm back in the same classroom, and she looks different than usual. She has that weird smirk on her face, like something's about to happen. And surely enough, something did happen. A student aide entered the room with a card. These cards at our school dismiss us to go see a principal or a counselor to talk to them about something important. So I get this card, and I'm like, oh God, what is this for? So I leave the class, and I go to my principal. Now, before I leave the class, keep in mind that I'm a pretty good student, so when I got this card, all the students looked at me with bulging eyeballs like I was gonna die. So I get to my principal's office, and he goes, take a seat. So I was like, alright, yeah. So I took a seat, and we start talking. He starts asking me academic questions such as, you think school's too easy? You think you can mess around? At this point, I am the most confused person on planet Earth. He now hands me a detention card and says, alright, you're gonna serve this today. Alright, it's a one-time thing. I don't want to see you back. At this point, I just wanted to kill myself. Now, if you didn't read carefully, this is quote, unquote, what is said on the paper. And if you just read it over and over again, you will realize how stupid this reasoning is. That basically sums up my freshman year, and that's all I gotta say. My rant is over. You can tell me what you think down in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.